Hey bingo friends, it's me Kayla. And first off, I would like to say thank you for bearing with me and being understanding that this video is completely a day late. I've been just having lots and lots of trouble with my health and just it's been a struggle to do anything. So I know it's late. Thanks for understanding. Okay, so first off, I'd like to announce the March winner. So the March winner is Connie MacArthur. You won the March, and what you won was this cake right here and a stitch marker that is a slice of cake. And it has a lobster claw on the end. If you would like the lobster claw changed to a leatherback, just let me know and email me at llamamakayla@gmail.com. Give me your address so I can get this shipped off to you. It may be about another week before I'm able to get by the post office, but within a week or so, week and a half at least, I'll get this in the mail to you. And don't forget to let me know if you want that to be the lobster clasp or a leatherback. But anyway, so Connie MacArthur, thanks for playing, everyone. I just love seeing everyone's projects. They're so inspiring, and like I said before, I have a list like a mile long that I'm never going to be able to get to because I just want to make all the projects that I see. So let's talk about the April bingo. The card is up. Oh, I printed mine off, but I don't know what to do with it. I think I folded it up. What did I do that for? No, it's still on the printer. Sorry. Okay, so the April bingo card is up. Here are the rules for the bingo. Anybody can play, whether you loom knit, crochet, or knit. You're welcome to join in on the fun. All you have to do is print this card, follow the few simple rules, and join us on Facebook at the Yarn Bingo group. Okay, so let me just go over the few little rules that there are. And mainly, this is just to have fun. This whole bingo idea is not to change the projects that you will be working on. It's not to dictate what projects you make through the month. It's just something fun to go along with, your projects that you are working on. If they fit a square and you can mark it out, great. If you're, working on a project that has nothing to do with this bingo, don't worry about it. No problem, no worries. This isn't to dictate your projects. This is just something fun to do. If your project fits the card, great. If it's not, that's fun too. Just keep going and join along and play with us. It's all for fun. And at the end of the month, we do put all the names into a drawing and pick one name, and that person, wins a little thing of yarn and a stitch marker. And the more times you bingo, the more times your name is entered into the drawing. And Connie MacArthur actually was in the drawing 12 times. So there was a few others that were in there 12 times also. Several others. But anyway, so each month we get a new card. Every month the card's different. I'm sure some things will start repeating because, as I run out of ideas. But you can join in any month. You don't have to play every month. You can play this month and not next month. Just whatever suits your needs. Okay, so here's how it goes. You print your card, and the link to your card will be listed in the description below, right up under the list of rules. And here, I'm going to look over on my screen so I can read those rules off real quick. So you print your card. The link is at the bottom. As you create through the month, mark off squares that pertain to your project. When you complete a whole row in any direction in bingo, take a pictures of your projects and of your card and post them in the Yarn Bingo group. You can hashtag your post, hashtag April Bingo, And you can also post and hashtag on Instagram if you want to. Each time you bingo, by completing your row and posting your card and the pictures of your projects, your name will be entered. So you can be entered up to 12 times. And several are doing that. It's so exciting and fun to see that happening. So the rule is, this is the number one rule of the game. Your one project can only count for one square. So if you finish a shawl, you mark finish a shawl, not finish a shawl and finish a whip. Or if you create something with stripes, but it's also something you're going to give to a certain person that might be listed in a square, it only counts for one of them. And projects do have to be completed unless it says work on a blanket project. Because I know lots of people have some kind of blanket project going on. So if you work on that project and you can, take a picture and show progress, that counts. You don't have to complete the whole blanket. If it says create or make, you do have to create, and finish the project. If it says start a new whip or something like that, of course you don't have to finish it. You're just starting that project. So I did want to go over a few things on the April bingo just to clear up any questions you might have. Create a pair of socks. Okay, that can be knitted, crochet, or loom knitted. It can be fitted socks, slipper socks, shorty socks, tall socks. Just whatever, a pair of socks. Then we have create a market bag. I just put market bag because that's kind of like universal. Everybody will know what I'm talking about. But just create some kind of little bag. Some kind of mesh type bag or something, that, and you can use it for anything. It might be something you use for a beach bag or a project bag or just a tote bag or something. But I just called it a market bag. So create something in a unicorn theme. It can be anything. It can be a purse, a doll, some kind of toy, just anything that has a unicorn theme. So it would be made to look like a unicorn. Okay, create something for the oldest person in your life. So decide who is the, Sophia's walking around over here. Come here, Sophie. Did you want to say hi? Did you want to say hi? Not really. And all the other dogs jump down off the bench and come running because they're all sitting over here watching me. Sorry. So decide who the oldest person in your life is. It could be someone related to you, someone in your church, just someone, a longtime friend of the family or whatever. And create something for them just to brighten their day. Okay. Create a doll. It can be any kind of doll, any size. Just create some kind of doll. Make a spring shawl. Now, I do have some things on here. I have make a spring shawl, make a spring headband, create a spring, oh, my hair is getting all in Sophia, create a spring hat. And I did put those things on here purposely because I know several of us also follow along with Debbie, the Canadian crocheter, and Karen at Happiness is Homemade. And they are hosting a new make-along. And it's spring themed. You create something for spring. And so I purposely put those on there. So if you want to join in on Debbie and Karen's make-along, there you go. Okay, so it's never too early for this. Make a list of Christmas projects you plan to create. So make your list, and we're going to get started on those pretty soon. Instead of waiting until November or December to work on our projects, Christmas projects, we are making our list now, and we're going to get started on them. And if you're already started on them already, good for you. Make something with yarn. Make something with the yarn you've had the longest. Now, can you remember your, what yarn in your stash you've had the longest? I know I can look at my stash and see what yarn has been there for a very, very long time. Okay, create an item for your mail person. Oh, wouldn't that be a lovely surprise? Just to stick something in the mailbox for them. And if you don't have a mail person, is there a utility person that comes to your home or just someone unexpectedly that might, need a nice surprise and a pickup while they're on the route. Okay, make a drink coaster for yourself in your favorite color. Any shape, size, just whatever kind of drink coaster. Okay, create a spring hat. I've already talked about that. Create a dolly, placemat, or a table runner, or anything that just lays on a table. Decorative. Create something with stripes. Take a project outside to work on it. I know it's getting spring-like weather in lots of places, but if you're not quite there, we understand. And if you can't get outside, how about raising the window and just working? The idea is just to, do something different, get some fresh air. Work on a blanket project. As I said, I know lots of people have blankets that they're working on throughout the year. For me personally, just knitting a whole blanket is very intimidating, so I'm making squares and sewing them together. You want down, Sophie? Go, baby. Create something Easter themed. It can be anything. Just something that, when people see it, they might think Easter. Create something inspired by your favorite movie. Just something that, makes you think of that movie. It could be the colors, the item itself, or just anything. And you can tell us how that relates to your favorite movie and what your favorite movie is. There's no right or wrong. Create a spring headband. How about this? Mail a card to a new yarny friend. Especially someone who, wouldn't expect it or something. So you may have to ask them if they don't mind sharing their address with you. You want to send them a card, and send them a card. I think that'd be a nice surprise and just a way to make more yarn friends. So that's the squares, and there's also the usual finish the whips and the free space. So mark them off as you go along and take pictures of your cards. I got hair. Take pictures of your cards and your project and share on the group. Just trying to look and see if there's anything else I didn't say. There will be links below, so you'll be able to print your card and join the Facebook group. And I ask you to share this video with your yarny friends wherever they might hang out, whether it's in Facebook groups or Rivalry or any place like that. And anyway, so subscribe and hit the bell below so you don't miss any update videos. Anything that, I might have to add in later that I forgot to say. Oh, I did want to say that the April winner will win this yarn right here, just because I felt like it was spring colors. And let me see if I can pick it up. This stitch marker, which is a little macaroon cookie. So that's what the April winner will win. So good luck to everyone, and thanks for playing along. I can't wait to see your projects, and I'll see you in the group.